And this is Gwent. Never played it before, but I like card games and thought it would be fun to try. So let's get started. I have no idea if I need another account or if it's just going to use my PlayStation account. I have no idea. A lot of assassination. How much is a human life worth? That depends. Yours, for instance, I'd put it about 100 orens. Lock and destroy an enemy. Okay. I don't know anything about the mechanics here. Welcome to the tutorial. Keep in mind that some of these cards are different from their multiplayer versions. If you want to return to this tutorial once you are done, you can launch it from the challenges menu at any time.
Before you start making any reckless wagers, perhaps I should refresh you on the rules? We've had a few changes lately.
Yeah, I heard something to that effect. Fine. Spit it out.
So, the goal of the game is to gather more total strength than your opponent. Okay.
Losing already?
Don't get excited. I've some powerful surprises for later. Saving them.
Alright, so the total strength of my units are at the bottom. Obviously 17, and my opponents are 12. Good.
Laid out several cards.
Yes, easier to explain this way.
Placing units on the battlefield increases your total strength. That's pretty straightforward. I've got a 9 and an 8 on the board. Gives me 17. Okay.
Right. I shall go first.
Each player can play only one card per turn. That's familiar from other games. Each unit can only be played on a certain row or rows. For example, you can only play the Fiend on the melee row. Okay, so there's melee row, and then it looks like there's a crossbow archer row, and then a siege weapon row with catapults, maybe trebuchets. The ancient foglet can only appear on the ranged row, okay. And you have to place the griffin on the siege row. Alright, so that's cool. It's pretty straightforward. The icon on the left side of each card shows where it can be played. Okay, so I have 2 melee cards in my hand.
Now you. Play a card. Any card.
I have 2 of the same, so I'm assuming I have to play... Alright, little arrow here. Verdanian Knight and Verdanian Knight. I guess I'll play that one. It automatically puts it on the row. I can choose which side.
Best give up now!
Yeah, feels familiar. I'm winning.
You've played a unit card and its strength has been added to your total. Alright. Play my remaining cards in any order.
Long live, etc., etc.
Pretty much out of cards now.
Not bad to start. Now on to more advanced concepts.
So pretty much I won because I had cards. Total strength is higher than your opponent's, meaning you've won the first battle. Good. Cleaver. Everyone wanting to trade Novigrard's got a clear choice. Agree terms with Cleaver or kiss their knees farewell.
If you don't like some of your cards, you can swap them out.
Swap up to 3. Let's see, First Light. Spawn Clear Skies or Rally. Decoy. Return an ally to your hand, strengthen it by 3 and play it.
Know what? This time, swap out your special cards. I shall tell you about them later.
Alright, so I'll swap out my special cards.
Start by playing a powerful card. Perhaps... oh, this one?
Gotta admit, they made me look pretty good.
Let's see, that's not what I'm used to. I'm used to playing a weaker
Damn it.
hand first, but okay.
Now, watch this.
Many cards have special abilities. For example, the card Siri is about to lay out will play another instance of itself from her deck.
Hey, why didn't my card have an ability?
Smarting, are we? Then play this and see what happens.
Alright, Vernon Roche. Blue stripes, damage an enemy by 5.
The North, to marry.
And then I get to target. Guess I'll go for the one in the middle. It's destroyed, goes to the graveyard, that makes sense. What is that she played? No ability, just an Ogrid. No ability, damage an enemy by 3, that would be a smart card to play, I guess. None of these other ones have it, so I suppose I'll put that out. That'll clear that first one off the board.
Brace yourself. I dare say this'll be painful.
So she's gonna Scorch.
Guessing the cards with the gold frames are the best.
Perceptive as ever.
Gold cards are very special unless stated otherwise. Card abilities do not affect gold cards. And they're ignored when calculating things like the highest or lowest units. You can recognize gold cards by their gold frames. Okay.
I'd pass if I were you. You've a solid lead. I'll need to play quite a few cards to catch up.
Never play more than you need. They must last you for the rest of the match.
Remember what Uncle Vesemir used to say? About losing a battle to win the war?
So I need to win 2 out of 3
Not
rounds.
really.
Once you pass, you can't play any more cards that round, while your opponent can continue to play as many as they want. Alright. Pass by pressing triangle. I don't really want to pass. Okay. Not sure.
I won the previous round, so I go first in this one.
Alright, start of the second round, both players draw 2 cards from their decks.
How about that? Seems I've gained the upper hand.
You've more cards than I, true. But you know me. I'll not go down without a fight.
So having more cards in your hand than your opponent gives you a significant advantage, puts you in control of the flow of the battle. Okay. What was that card? Ballista, fine. Light Cavalry, that's great. Radiant Knights, that's great. And then this is damage an enemy by 5. So let's see, I have a lot of these. What is that? A beast. That won't clear it. What is this? Deploy or bond boost to the unit to the left by 2. So I want to have something else out. Like this
Best
guy.
give up now!
Alright. So I don't think that does anything else. Not gonna be able to get him off the board though. Suppose I'll bring out this one again. And it's gonna be to the left.
Best give up now!
She destroys by 5. So now would probably be a good time to use her, because that'll give me a 10-point advantage, right?
My studies are more important than this.
Like that. That was good.
You know, you really should pass now. You'll win no matter what.
So now I have more total strength than my opponent, who has just passed, and there's no point in playing any more cards. So press and hold triangle to pass now and win the round. I wonder why she gave up. Weird.
Final round, ready? We've each won once, so whoever wins this round wins the game, the battle, the day.
So at the start of round 3, both you and your opponent draw 1 card from your deck. Let's see, this one will boost by 2. That one will damage by 3. Guess I'll redraw one of these guys. Overall I lost points. It's too bad.
Best give up now!
What does that have a little 2 on it for? What does that do? Consume the unit to the right. Every 2 turns at the start of your turn, consume the unit to the right. It sucks for him. So then I can play this one, and it boosts the unit to the left.
Nice mess you've got here.
So there's that. That's an 11 now. 3. But now I can boost that unit.
Nice mess you've got here.
Now that one's a 5. Oh, he's impervious. That's surprising. Suppose we'll hit that dragon. One more and I can take it off the board.
Fine, you win. Congrats.
Oh, there you go. You have more total strength than your opponent. You can play your remaining cards or pass. Either way you'll win the round because your opponent has passed and cannot increase their strength. So I might as well just rub it all in.
Seriously?
That's the fun part.
You are aware you can stop now, aren't you?
Yeah, but this is more fun.
Truly classy.
It's just more fun that way.
Harold, you needn't rub it in.
Alright. Victory over the tutorial. Fun. Seems like a pretty simplistic game. I'll have to see some more advanced cards.
You shall die, worm.
You want peace? Fight for it.
You do best to swap.
Hey, not allowed to peek at my cards.
Let's see here. Swap one of those. One of those. And it's a risk.
We're almost done. I've
of
one
those.
last thing to show you. Play this card and you shall see.
Play Iridian Knight. Okay.
Long live, etc., etc.
Any lost words?
See that? That, dear Geralt, was a leader card in action.
You can only use your leader once per game. Playing your leader card ends your turn, just like setting out any other card. The heck does that mean?
Go on, your turn. Let your leader lead.
Use your leader ability by highlighting your leader card and double pressing X.
You want peace? Fight for it.
What does this do? Use your leader ability by highlighting your leader card. What does my leader do? I didn't even read it.
Now watch this. Oh, button up. Weather's about to turn.
Spawn a base
This
copy of
weather
a
card
bronze
will
ally. Oh, I see.
Weaken units on one row. That I remember.
Weather effects stay on a row until the end of a round, or one of the players clears them away. Alright, so weather can help you gain the upper hand and disrupt your opponent's strategies, but remember weather, like most effects and abilities, ignores gold cards unless stated otherwise.
Yet the
Okay.
weather can be fickle. Catch. Play this. See what happens. Just don't expect me to give you one every time.
I already got one. Clear skies. Okay.
Here. Play this too.
Where did I get this card from? Boost 5 adjacent units by 4.
Right.
No, but
Think I
it
got
doesn't
the
have
hang of
the
this.
gold one.
Is that so? Then prove it. Pass and we can begin.
Alright, round 2.
Alright, let's play a real match. No hints, no handicaps.
Okay. That's the boost. Guy's pretty good, I'll leave him. I'd say I'm pretty happy with this. A little bit of everything. Alright, I guess I'll start with I'll start with The Witcher, why not? No, I'll start with this guy. That's pretty much the same as last time. why can't I pass this guy out? That's weird.
Damn it.
So he's got 7 up there on the board now. This will boost the unit to the left, units to the left by 2. And put him here. I don't think it'll affect the gold card, but I'll put it there anyway. And no. What's going on here? It's the weather. Can clear the weather. Okay. Can take that off the board with a ballista. I'll do that. Not sure I understand how to use that guy. I don't know how to deploy him anymore.
Death to the enemy!
We did that right this time. Five adjacent units.
Alert! To arms!
I think I pretty much got this one. Still don't know how to play that leader card.
Alert! To arms!
But I won anyway. Hey, what's up, Savjaz? How you doing? Learning a new game today. Gwent. You can download it for free from PlayStation Store. I like card games, so I figured I'd try it.
Well played. Who knows, you may indeed have the makings of a Gwent professional.
Spend enough time in taverns, that's sure. Now, come on. Another drink, then we hit the road.
Yeah, it is kind of like Magic. I thought it was going to be more like the Blizzard card game, but it's mostly just a numbers game. It looks like there's a lot less going on. Oh, look at that. I got some ore. Use it to purchase card kegs from the shop. So I guess that's their equivalent of card packs. I got 50 ore. I got 100 ore. How exciting. Completed those. There's card management. So these are all the challenges. So I can win 25 ore, 1 keg, and 50 scraps, whatever scraps are. 25 ore for that one. 25 there, 25, and then you gotta kind of work your way through. Okay, makes sense. I'm gonna go back here. Log in again to download the latest data. I don't know what that means. So here's cards, deck builder, collection, trinkets. There's a lot to learn here. Yeah, let's do card kegs. How much do I need?
Cheapest the barrels in this land.
Each keg is 5 cards. At least one will be okay, so that's pretty much the same. That's what I'm used to. I don't know if I have 100 ore. I guess I do.
Ooh, goody wow.
I can only buy 1, so I'll go with 1.
Dum dum dum.
The basic gameplay is each person has 3 rows. You have melee, ranged attack, and then siege weapon. And you just try and maintain basically board control. You try to get more total points on the board than your opponent. So there's no... Like in Hearthstone, you're actually trying to injure your opponent and take down their health, but here you're just trying to overpower the board, and if you end with the most on the board, you win. Yeah, let's open it. Let's see what's in the pack. Hey, I said there was going to be 5. I get to choose my 5th. Okay.
Nice.
So what did I get here? A mangonel. So damage a random enemy by 2. I already have ballistas, which damage a random enemy by 3. Play Eskel and Lambert from my deck. I don't even know who Eskel and Lambert are, but apparently I can play them. Let's see, deploy. So on deploy, it'll boost 3 units to the left by 2, 3, and 1 respectively. Okay.
Nice.
Whenever this unit enters the graveyard, strengthen it by 3. So that's a good one if you can resurrect a card. Makes sense.
For more.
Return a unit from your hand, from your graveyard to your hand, and then discard. So that would be the one you would want. Without other one. So since I got that other card that gets stronger when it's in my graveyard, I'll probably want Restore, wouldn't you think? I would think. So I'll take that one. So when I use a Clan Turresearch Skirmisher and it gets wiped off the board, I can strengthen it by 3 and restore it. I can kind of see how decks get built.
Human in shop soup.
Alright, so back to single player challenges. I'm gonna do one more. Did all the fundamentals, so I guess I'll do deck creation. Welcome to the deck builder tutorial. Here you can put together new decks or modify existing decks by adding or removing cards. Let's start by creating a new deck. Press X to continue. Cards in Gwent are divided into factions. Each faction has unique cards, which only it can use. All factions can also use neutral cards. Choose a faction for your deck and press X to continue. I don't know what any of these mean, so I'm just gonna go with the sun symbol. Select the leader that will be used for the newly created deck, and it looks like I only have one option. His deploy is return an ally to your hand and then play a card from your hand. Can be gold. So my card collection. All the cards you've collected are shown here. Okay. Can use card filters, display only specific types of cards. Okay. Oh, hey Ivy Mike, how you doing? Can use the card filters to display only specific types of cards. Okay. This is your deck. You can add cards from your collection to it, or remove cards you don't want back to your collection. Alright, that's pretty straightforward. Let's add a card from your collection to your deck. Do so by highlighting a card and pressing X. Looks like they want me to pick First Light. So I'll do that. They wanted me to add it again. Speed things up this time. We'll fill in the remainder of your deck. Usually though, you'll choose all the cards for the deck yourself. Dang. Remove a card from your deck. Highlight a card in your deck and press X. Why are you taking Biting Frost out? Applies frost to an entire row and damages all units by 1. That was a good card. This card counter helps construct a valid deck and shows you the deck limitations. Okay, now that you've constructed a valid deck, press circle to leave this screen and save your deck. Look at that. I'm done already. It covers all the deck builder basics. Feel free to experiment with different cards. Remember, you can always come back and modify any of your decks. So there's that. So I'll get 25 ore for that. That's nice of them. Alright. I'll get a whole keg, I'll get a card keg here for doing something in the shop.
Ahoy, hoy!
Alright, welcome to the shop. That's great. Obtain new cars by buying kegs and opening them. Look at that. They gave me a freebie. Got one keg, open it, see what's inside. Triangle to open the keg. Off we go. He's gonna squeeze it. How awesome is that? Alright. First light, I've already got a bunch of those.
Wow!
This is my new deck, so what does this do? Imperia Enforcers. Look at the top card in your deck. If it's bronze, gain 2 armor. If it's silver, boost self by 1. And if it's gold, promote self. That's pretty cool, so you get a free veteran. Dwarven Skirmisher can deploy, damage an enemy by 3 if the unit was not destroyed, boost self by 2. That's cool. So it's an extra 5 just for playing that one on a higher card. Be good against those dragons that are 6. And a ghoul. Deploy, consume a random unit from either graveyard so that they can't be brought back out, no doubt. Good. Now I get to pick one. Clan Drummond Shield Maiden. It's already a veteran 1. Damage a unit by 2 if it was already damaged. Play a Clan Drummond Shield Maiden from your deck. So you get a second one if you damage an already damaged unit. So you could end up with 6 on the board if you play that right. Whenever you mulligan a card, boost self by 1 while in your hand, deck, or on your side. I don't know enough about the game to know how to use that. And then Wild Hunt Hound. Play a Biting Frost card from your deck. I already took that out of my deck, and I already own 2 of those anyway, so I'm gonna go with the Shield Maiden. She's a blue card. Alright, so there's that.
Right.
Challenge finished. One more challenge, 50 scraps. I get to learn about scraps. I'm guessing this is something like dust in Hearthstone. You can use this menu to preview cards available in Gwent and craft ones you don't have using scraps. So this is the equivalent of Hearthstone dust. After reaching level 3, you will also gain the ability to mill unwanted cards. So you can turn them into scraps. Alright, here's my card collection. I can browse through all the cards you've managed to gather so far. Some of the cards in this view are grayed out. If cards grayed out, it means you don't have it in your collection. 3 copies of each bronze card, but only 1 copy of each gold or silver card. If you collect more copies than that, use the mill spare cards option to turn your extra cards into scraps. Several filters you can use to view only certain cards in your collection. Okay, so that's the factions. Further narrow your search, use the advanced filters in the menu. So the options button has even more. Okay. So you want me to do that now. Holy cow. Alright, so we've got melee range, siege, and event. Search for specific names. So first light finds the first light card and remains visible even after you close the filter panel. So I can close that. Do I have any scraps? I got 30 scraps. Gain more, win games in multiplayer or mode. Mill cards I don't need. Let's craft a card now. To do so, highlight a card and press X. Apparently it wants me to craft yet another first light, but I already found 2 first lights. I don't really want another first light. Kind of want whatever that one is that's next to it. You're gonna force me to craft this. If you have enough meteorite dust, you can transmute a card in your collection, change the way it looks. Alright, I got some meteorite powder there. Lucky me. Been given a bit of dust to get started. To get more, win multiplayer battles or mill cards you don't need. Okay. Transmute the card by pressing triangle. Sure you want to transmute the card first light? Yes. Let's see it. How is that different? Oh, there's fire in the background now. I guess. New upgraded card has been added to your collection. This means it's available to use in your decks from now on. So it's a blue card now? Oh, clears all weather from my side. So multiple rows. Nice. Circle to leave. So that's the basics of managing my collection. Leo Boneheart. I got another 50 scraps. Sweet. Alright, now it looks like there's a quest series here. So I gotta beat Steelskin. Try out my new deck. So, Radovid liked to say a soldier is only as strong as his breastplate. In the end, even the best swordsman cannot change the tides of battle. If he falls to one stray arrow or a single lucky blow, that's why Radovid never begrudged his infantry quartermasters the coin to buy solid armor. So let's see, he deploys 2 units. 2 units lock if enemies, damage them by 4 as well. So you damage all 4 enemies? Or all enemies by 4? Play high power cards and use weather often to reduce the power of enemy units. Okay. See how it goes.
Do not test my patience.
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
So I got damaged by 7. I can clear skies. Got a good boost there. Resurrect a bronze unit from your opponent's graveyard. Hopefully to my side, I would guess. Let's see, draw the top 2 bronze units, not including emissaries from your deck. Play 1 and shuffle the other back. Okay. Deploy damage an enemy by 3. If it was boosted, damage it by 5 instead, so that's useful. Spawn a cow carcass on your opponent's side. Amusing. I don't know what cow carcasses do. I'm hoping they explode. Give this unit a shield, so he'll be an 8 with a shield. Kahir. If playing as Nilfgaard, trigger your leader's deploy ability. Which I think I am. I don't remember. And then Geralt. Deploy Brave Strength. Self by 3. So he'll come out as 13. I'm just gonna go with that, see what happens. Alright, so both of these gold cards will be unaffected. What does he do? Turn an ally to your hand, then play a card from your hand. It's that tower. Siege tower. Add 2 armor to units adjacent to this unit. So I kind of want to take that off the board if I can. That's a little overkill. That'll take it off the board. Do that. That'll give me... No, I don't want to do that. Change my mind. Makes you wonder though if he's got that just to draw this out. We'll just take it off. What's he got in the back now? Deploy, damage an enemy by 2. Fresh crew, repeat the deploy ability. I don't know what fresh crew means. Trigger this ability when this unit is played adjacent to a unit with a crewman ability. So that's some kind of synergy. Might as well get some points on the board. Oh, look at that, he's got 2 sets of those now. It can be played anywhere. Huh. Draw the top 2 bronze units, not including emissaries from your deck. So I give him 2 on any row. So I give him 2, but then I get My top bronze.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
Those are my top 2 bronze, really? That's not good. Well, I know I put that in his graveyard though, didn't I?
A highly curious
So that'll
case.
give me that tower. So I'll boost that by 2 and then I come out on top. So that works out. Oh, of course you're lightning that right off the board. Oh, but the 2 stays, so I'm still 1 up on the total decision. Let's lob a cow over, see what happens. Right there. I don't even know what it does. After 2 turns at the end of your turn, destroy all the other lowest units on the row. And banish self. So we'll put it on that row.
Awaiting your orders.
So he's gonna lose that ballista. Okay. That guy's got a shield. I don't know if shield is boosted though. I'll try it.
Order!
I don't know if that's boosted or not. No, it just takes the
To
shield off.
arms!
What does this do?
I am no Guardian.
What is this gonna do? Oh, I get to put something else out there, don't I? Play him again.
A highly curious case.
Then I get to put that back out. Put it on that row. Take out the one that I put up. Oh, that works out.
Awaiting your orders.
Alright, so this deploy and give this unit a shield. See if I can get him on that row.
What is it now?
Then I can play the 4 adjacent units in my next card. Ooh, it's got 12 on there now. That was supposed to be 4. What did he do? Not really sure what I have here. I don't want to return anybody to my hand.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
I'm gonna return anybody to my hand. Oh, I can't get anybody on that row. Return that to my hand, I guess. Then I get to lob another cow. Yeah, throw another cow out. And he's guaranteed to take out a 12.
Do not test my patience.
Oh, he put someone up there though.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
So now I have to play an emissary.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
Toggle a unit's resilience. I don't have any use for that, so I'll just put this guy out there.
What is it now?
He'll have a shield.
I hate rules.
Alright, cow took him out. Good. Not really sure what to do now. Play this card? How do I know if he passed?
Inarim Yalde Kroifair.
So what does this do? I don't know what this does, so I'll just put it on there. That was a pretty good victory. Choose a card to redraw. Royal Decree. Play a gold card from your deck, shuffle the others back, or destroy all the highest units. This has all the highest units, so I would assume that's mine and theirs. So I'm gonna go with play a gold card from your deck. Yeah, it's taking some getting used to here, Sav. I think I'm getting it. Not sure why I only have 3 cards here. Wonder if I was supposed to conserve cards. Can't use that. It's kind of a crapshoot. I don't know what he's gonna end up with here. Seem to have a pretty infantry heavy deck though. It didn't work. So he's got a 6 and I have a 6. So if I throw this out, my cow will die and... see what happens. I don't know what he has in his hand. Pass and see what happens. Yeah, that's what I figured would happen. So overall I got the highest score there. 2 matches. So I think what it does is if I had... when I had the lead, as soon as my cow took out all of his 12 guys on his infantry row, I think if I had passed right there, he would have passed and I would have won that game, and then my hand in the second round would have been more full. And then I wouldn't have been starved of cards there. I think. I'm not sure entirely. So I think I'm gonna call it quits there. Gotta get up tomorrow morning for the Planet a Day No Man's Sky. Hope you'll stop by for that. But this has been pretty fun. I'm glad I downloaded this game. I'm glad it's free to play. I think it's gonna be another good thing to stream, and I think I'm gonna enjoy playing it. So as always, Sav, thanks for hanging out with me. Ivy, if you're still there, thanks for coming by. Don't forget to like, subscriptions are always welcome, and please tell people I'm here, because I would love to meet new people. Have a good one.